Give the call to the member for Flinders.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. The government's deal with the Greens for a hard emissions cap will force up power prices and further risk domestic gas supply. This comes after the Australian energy market operator's warning of gas shortages in Victoria. Can the Prime Minister guarantee there will be no disruption to gas supply to Victorians this winter?
The call to the Prime Minister.
Thanks, Mr Speaker.
Order.
Only a party addicted to secrecy, cover-ups and denial would say that it's a bad thing that this parliament is prepared to work with colleagues across the parliament in order to achieve reform and change. We make no apologies for engaging across this parliament. It's just a pity that those opposite are now the observers rather than the participants in this parliament. They chose to be nowhere near any of this, and it's no wonder that the member for Bass had this to say: I'm utterly exasperated by the lack of engagement from my own side to come to the table and engage in a constructive conversation. The fact is that we
Order. The Deputy Leader of the Opposition will cease interjecting.
The fact
Fairfax will cease interjecting.
We opposite are asked about arrangements in this parliament in order to achieve the legislation that is through, and what we have from those opposite is ongoing scare campaigns. They said, remember when we met in December, they said this: Labor's diabolical plan, the member for Hume, will undermine new investment in Australia. The Leader of the Nat said it will tear away at investment confidence. The Leader of the Opposition will disrupt investment into our country. Well, have a look at what's happened today on investment.
The Prime Minister will pause. I'll hear from the Manager of Opposition Business.
On relevance, a straight question. Can the Prime Minister guarantee there will be no disruption to gas supply to Victorians this winter?
That was
Please
part
give
of
us
the question.
a straight answer,
Resume your seat. The point of relevance is not just to pick out the point of the question that you want asked, it is the entirety. If you want to read the whole question out, that's okay. It's not okay, actually. You just need to state the point of relevance. So the Prime Minister is being relevant. You may continue.
Mr Speaker, today we have had, in the financial review, Canadian giant Brookfield has pledged to invest billions of dollars to accelerate the decarbonisation of Origin Energy after sealing an $18.7 billion deal to buy out the Australian energy and gas supplier together with US partner EIG. It went on to say this: the binding agreement puts to bed any lingering doubts in the market that what was the second biggest takeover proposal announced in 2022 in Australia will be derailed by the federal government's intervention into energy markets to rein in one-rate prices. You know, no wonder they're against solar power, because they keep predicting the sky will fall in. That's why they're against solar power, because they keep predicting that the sky will fall in. The sky won't fall in. We had the best solar resources in the world, and we're going to use them.